Hey YouTube, welcome back. Thanks for checking this video out. Hope you guys are doing awesome and all that good stuff. Finding your grails, finding your figures, finding luck on those hunts. So a couple of new releases coming out this month, some delayed shipments, but today we are going to check out the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. So I've always wanted a Bret Hart figure. I haven't done many or wrestling figure reviews at all because I really don't collect wrestlers. Lately though, maybe within the past year or so, I started picking some up, but I had to kind of reevaluate that line because I was going down another rabbit hole I did not want to go down. So got rid of some other wrestlers, and I just started to keep the ones that I really liked, or the ones that I remember back from my childhood. So one of my favorite wrestlers was Bret Hart, and I am awaiting the new release of an Owen Hart. I got into wrestling a little late, so I kind of missed out on some of the Dunk the Clowns, and those guys are going for a ridiculous amount of dollar right now. So, not going to stress it. I'll pick some up later. No big deal. We're going to open this one up. I think it's cool. It's badass. I love the sunglasses. It comes with a belt. So, of course, nothing crazy about these boxes. They're pretty basic. So, we've got that parallelogram-ish kind of shape, so you see these all the time, and you never ever really find a mint box. Usually the Elite or all the WWE and the Elite collection boxes are just always smashed, bent, creased somehow, whatnot. But we've got promo shot there, promo shot on the side, one of his ring appearances as the promo shot for the back of the box, the other figures in the wave that I really don't care about, Bret the Hitman Hart label on the side, and here we go. So let's sharpshooter this baby out of the box. Alright, so here we've got the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be out of the box. And almost forgot what it's like opening up some of these wrestling boxes. They're not very pleasant to open up. I don't know, I don't like the whole angle parallelogram-ish type of shape and the weird tabs that it's got, the insert tabs to secure the box. But anyway, this Bret Hart, I like it a lot because he doesn't have the bangs or the longer hair type of presentation that they normally release him in. This face sculpt is a lot better than most others that I think. It's pretty accurate, if you ask me, compared to other releases of the Hitman. I do like that his hair's out of the way. He comes with his Intercontinental Championship belt, because I think that's the one that he first won. Yeah, Intercontinental. Yeah, that was, man, I remember that. I was so fucking ecstatic. I was like, yeah, Bret Hart won. I honestly forgot who he beat, but some of the 90s matches are sort of a blur, but I remember the time. But there we go. He's got awesome paint apps, although Mattel really just seems like, I mean, sometimes they do a pretty good job. Sometimes the paint apps are a little missing or a little faded. But okay, here we've got one of his little hearts has a little splotch there, as you can tell, but still pretty very minute detail there. Hitman, the star, the dripping of the white paint, the boots. Man, this is fucking nostalgic, man. This is awesome. So again, I don't collect wrestlers, but I'm keeping it down to like a handful, or just very nitpicky and being precise on who I really want to purchase, whatever. I had a Mr. T a couple of days ago. I don't know, it was the Hulkamania T, Mr. T, the Ultimate Edition. Maybe I'll just opt out for another Mr. T sometime, or I'll find it on discount. It's on discount at Target right now, but not gonna rush on that. Although he's a classic 90s icon, we'll wait on that. But we've got Bret the Hitman Hart, and going over his articulation. Well, first off, the head, he does turn. The hair does kind of modify with every turn. He doesn't look up too much because the long hair kind of blocks it. Looks down okay. Full 360. The arms are a little tight, as I'm just figuring out or finding out right now, but that's okay. We got deltoid swivel. I'm sure the joints are... Oh, okay, he's got pinless joints, so that's awesome, but you don't get too much of range because of the elbow pads. You've got your wrist hinge swivel. Nothing at the elbow like some other figures or some other brands. We've got abdominal articulation, forward and back. We've got waist twisting. Surprisingly, hips split out pretty good. Double jointed knees. These aren't pinless. The knee pad raises up, so you do get fairly well range of motion. If we kind of pull these down a little bit more, same thing for the bottom part of his knee. He's got the what do they call it, calf rotation, but anatomically speaking, your calf does not rotate. It's all in the hips. Yeah. And we've got ankle articulation. This seems to be a little tight. There we go. We got a bending. And no, yeah, this does not really, doesn't have your ankle rocker side to side, just up and down. Yeah, that's it. So a little limited there, no problem. He does come with interchangeable gripping hands, but we're really not going to use that at the moment. I don't care to switch them out because he's just going to be posed out with his arms open like yeah, you know, the way he always did. So he doesn't come with his leather jacket, but what I am proposing is, I got this jacket here from the Undertaker's Decade of Domination. I think that was the release. I forgot. I wasn't really impressed with that Undertaker, but I did like the jacket, so maybe we can modify it somehow and add our own accessories and design to this here and give the Hitman his leather jacket, so to speak. Let's see if we cut it up. Let's just kind of get an idea. No, it's not gonna fit right. It might not work. Probably have to get his jacket tailored or some shit, but but that's kind of cool. I love fucking Jubilee sunglasses. Those are great. This is awesome. Something I never got as a kid was Bret the Hitman Hart sunglasses, and I remember some of the wrestling magazines they had, oh, you know, just select your size, order the Hitman sunglasses, and I always had the opportunity. I don't know what just never happened. I never got Bret the Hitman sunglasses, and of course he's got his belt. So all right, let's take this off right quick. So comparing him to another wrestler, we've got here the Nature Boy, and back to back, and Nature Boy is just slightly taller. Of course, this is not the head sculpt that comes with the Ultimate edition of Ric Flair, and of course the Ultimates have just, you could tell they have just like they're modified in their articulation, butterfly joints, pinless. Oh no, you see they're not. Whoa, okay, so I almost thought his joints were pinless. I'm just kidding. The other regular release of the Four Horsemen Younger Flair had pinless joints. This Ultimate has the pins in the joints. That's weird. So yeah, if we just kind of take a little closer look, pinless joints on this figure. Double jointed knees. He also comes with a belt, I believe. Honestly, I don't even remember. I don't know if I picked this belt up from another figure and just put it on Ric Flair, but yeah, he does come with this. It does come with his coat here, but I didn't like the other head sculpt. I only kept the Woo head sculpt, but I put it on my new release of the Mattel Superstars wrestling figure. So this head sculpt is respectively to this figure. This one is to the Younger Flair from the Four Horsemen recent release that he just came out in. I didn't like the Jay Leno looking head sculpt of the Ric Flair that originally came with this figure. So that's where we made this modification. So Mr. Flair, if you could take a step back, thank you. So comparing him to Storm Collectibles Ryu, much thicker figure as you see here, but video game character to a real life rendition of a wrestler. And we've got Storm Collectibles here also, Reptile. So that scale's a little better. That's matches in a sense. So, but overall, I am happy with this figure. I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I was able to get a chase version. I do like the other suit, but I just like this one a little better. There we go. Right next to Jubilee. They both got the same matching sunglasses. Yeah. So again, I'm sure many of you wrestling fans already have other versions of the Bret Favre, stupid. Bret Hart. I like this one. As much as I wanted to invest or try to pick up some of the older releases, the face sculpts just weren't convincing me until I saw this, and I was like, all right, finally a head sculpt I can get behind. So very accurate, because even the recent Bret Hart release of the wrestler, he's wearing his Hitman shirt with the jean shorts. He just looks like an old lady. I don't know. That's just me, and his hair is much lighter and brown. So I like the 90s release. This is awesome. Glad I got it again. So I got it off of ordered the original one, like I said, off of Ringside Collectibles, and found this other one at Target and just did the item swap. So hey, I didn't switch him out for something shitty. So, but thanks for checking this video out. Hope you guys liked it. And again, if you're not a big wrestling fan, you can pick and choose which ones you like. They are really cool figures, and Mattel is doing much better with their articulation and face sculpts and whatnot. So, all right, you guys have a good one. Happy hunting, and catch you on the next one.